Good morning students and welcome back to my video. This is the video of class 10 subject biology. As we were dealing with our second chapter, that is the control and coordination. So in the first video, that means in the previous video, we had completed the introduction part. So we had read over there that what we are going to read in the next part, that means what is the control and coordination. So I'm starting with the plant portion. So what is how plant coordinate? As we know that the animals are having very complex structure, so they are having the nervous system, they are having the hormones, they are having the sense organs, so they respond to their environment very fast. But in the case of plants, we will see over here that with the help of the hormones they just do their function, but the response is too much slow. That means the plant respond to their stimuli very slowly, so we can't see the movement of the plant. So if somebody tells you that plant do not move, no, plant move, plant can move, plant also show their movement, but their response to the stimuli is very slow, so we can't see the movement. So today we will read about the plant hormones. So what is plant hormones? Plant hormones is also known as phytohormones. So mainly it is divided into two things. First is the growth promoter and growth inhibitor. That means in the first one, the growth promoter, it will just help in the growth of the, that means the plant, but in the growth inhibitor they will stop the growth of the plant. Actually plant develop in three phases. First phase is the cell division. First one is the cell division. That means over here the cell will divide themselves. In the second phase, cell enlargement. Sorry for that. Not sorry for that. First thing is the cell division. That means here the cell will divide. That means the new cell will divide. The second one is the cell enlargement. Now enlargement means the one the cell which grown, it will enlarge, it will just make their size big. And the third one is the cell differentiation. Now what is differentiation? Actually differentiation means the specialization. That means in the first part, in the cell division, over here just that means there is just like one cell will divide into two new cell. Now this new cell will enlarge, that means it will just grow big in size. After that, in the third step, the cell differentiation, that means this cell will attain a maturity and it will just that means the function will be specialized, it will just converted into a special tissue or a special cell. So basically we are having that means the mainly we are having the five hormones in the plant, that is over here auxin, cytokinins, gibberellin, ethylene and abscisic acid. So here we can see that these three hormones, auxin, cytokinins and gibberellins, are known as growth promoter. That means they will help in the growth of the plant. But ethylene and abscisic acid is that means growth inhibitor, they will just do the opposite action as the auxin, cytokinins and gibberellin will do. So let's start with the auxin part. So here we are having the auxin, that means we are having a structure of a plant. So actually auxin is produced by the young and the active part, just like this active part Here is the part that is just, that means the newly dividing part of the body, that means from the plant. Young shoots, the young shoots, young leaves, young roots, whatever the young things, over there the auxin will be produced. Now what is their function? First thing is, that means they just response to the light and the gravity. So what is this? That means they respond to the light and the gravity. Actually, if I plant a tree over here, just like this is the plant, okay, so in which movement it will grow? Obviously it will grow in this direction, that means in the up direction. That means they are responding to the light, so they just move upside. And the gravity, where the gravity is just downward, so that means the roots will move to the downward. So if you do want to do any experiment, what you will do, just take a pot, take one, take one pot, okay, and just plant a tree, just plant a little flower or something else, anything, just like this, turn this into this side. So you will after some day you will get the, that means you will notice over here that this part started moving this side, and this the roots will start moving to this side, this, so that the, that means the plant move to the, that means they respond to the light and the gravity for their movement. Just like this, they show the movement in the direction of the light and the gravity. So this is due to the hormone auxin. One more function of the auxin is the cell enlargement and cell differentiation. So what is cell differentiation and cell enlargement? That means if there is a cell, so what I have told you in the previous thing, if it will divide into two new cells, so the enlargement of this cell, this cell, and to just become a specialization, this is the function of the auxin. Auxin also promotes the fruit growth. If there is a fruit anywhere, just like over here, if there is a fruit, if you are just like in this season we are having the mangoes, in a tree there are apples, grapes, so they just also promote the fruits growth. They also help in, that means they also prevent in prematuring of the fruits and the falling, and the leaf fall. That means you have seen that the leaves might fall in the morning time or any time, so they just prevent it. That means they block these things, that they do not let the leaf as well as the fruits not to dry. This is the function of auxin. And remember, auxin is always found in the young part, young active part, birds, young shoots, young leaves, young roots, etc. So here it is given, see, function of auxin. Auxin promotes cell growth, helps in phototropism, suppress lateral growth. Okay.